Good morning, everybody. Ooh, it is a brisk cold this morning. I hope everybody is doing okay today. I see we have already quite a few people in chat. So, good morning to everybody. Let me see if I can get this to scroll back up to the top. Randy with Missouri Outlaw, he was first in, said hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button if you guys don't mind, on your way in or you're on your way out. Either one. Thank you so much. Jamie's Country Living is here, listening while running errands. Good morning. Uh, Randy said, not a shocker. Jamie's running errands again. Isn't it funny how we all know each other's habits and we don't even live near each other? Some of us live somewhat near each other, but it's not like we're neighbors, but it is like we're neighbors. Let me check. I'm trying to see, because we are at a new venue, how this is coming through. Let me check real quick. Oh no. Randy said his truck is in the shop. Let me see if I can see this. I'm in the shop. My truck broke. Okay. So let's see if I can see my picture. Oh, it looks to be okay. We're in a new venue, as you can tell. We are inside the house because it is way cold this morning. Randy, I am so sorry to hear your truck is broke. $3,400. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. And just one arm, he said. Jamie said to hope it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and he said, not just one arm, no leg. Oh, good morning, brother Jesse, sister Lisa. How are y'all this morning? There is sister Christine too. Good morning, good morning. Johnny. There is, he said, here from the deer stand, down in the mountains without sound. Okay. Hi, Johnny. Maybe you heard that. There's Miss Annie. Good evening, Annie. How are you? I hope you are doing well, my friend. Oh, gosh. Oh, Christine and Johnny are talking to one another. Oh, let's see. Oh, my goodness. My fingers are frozen. I'm sure everybody else is. There is Rena LaRue. Good morning. Good morning. And the Bud Files. Good morning, Bud Files. Christine. Let's see. Oh, Christine said, I'm listening while I clean and cook. Yes. Uh, Jesse's girl, Lisa said, good morning, fixing Jesse his breakfast. Because you know he's got to have 3 eggs, 3 pieces of bacon, and 3 tortillas. Again, Lazy Days Ahead, 1031 at gmail.com. It's another one of those days where you remember all that stuff pops in your head. Repetition equals retention. They said, Jesse said, Lisa said it's 40 degrees there. Wow, that's cold for you guys. It got to 34 degrees Celsius here today. Wow, for Annie in Australia. Well, here, I'm going to do this. See if I can remember how to do this. I am going to put the link in here. If anybody would like to come up and join me, you are welcome. And then I'm going to go on my phone, like Randy taught me the other day, and I will pin it to the top via my phone. There we go. It should be pinned now. Can everybody see it? Yep. It says message pinned. Awesome. Okay. So I'm sure almost everybody in here has animals. Hopefully you have gone and checked on them this morning. and seen their little noses and their little feetsies to make sure everybody's okay. I went out there this morning and everybody seems to be doing good. There was some frozen water around or some iced over water, so I had to crack that. We thought that last night or night before last was supposed to be our worst night, but that was not the case. Last night was, or this morning was actually, and last night was actually worse than the day before. And most of it, I think, is because there is no wind to keep that frost off of everything and keep everything from icing up. The wind was strong up until about, gosh, I don't even know, maybe 9 o'clock last night. And then it calmed down. And I thought, yep, I'm getting that old farmer's almanac brain now, where you're going by what it feels like outside and judging by that instead of what you read. The plants did okay the night before, all of the plants that we have. But when I felt that last night, I was like, yeah, tonight's going to be worse because there's no wind to keep that frost from settling. And wow, I'm going to go out there today in a little bit and do a thorough check on everything, because my main concern when I got up was checking on all the animals and everything. But yeah. Oh, we have company. Good morning.
I'm company now. I thought you was your brother.
Well, it depends how long you staying, because after about 3 days, company's like fish. You ready to throw it out in the trash?
Well, that might be like in 15 minutes then.
How are you this morning?
Oh, it's cold over here.
I can't believe Lisa said it was 40 degrees in Texas.
Yeah, this morning is Thursday morning chillin' chat.
Chillin' chat, yeah, not crafting chat.
It's chillin' chat.
Because if you could see these little fingers, they are so frozen. I couldn't knit a stitch if I tried right now.
Yeah. Are you still at home or are you somewhere else?
No, I'm at home.
Okay.
I'm inside. I'm inside the house. I don't usually ever do any lives from in here because the service used to be bad, but now that I have the little Mifi box,
right,
it is actually much better inside here. So yeah, I said, I'm going in the house. It's too cold.
Yeah.
Good morning, Dee.
I see you paid attention to Randy Missouri Outlaw.
What do you mean?
You were able to pin your
Oh, yes. Yes.
I thought you already knew how to do that.
No, I didn't. I thought we were trying to do it through the other day. We were trying to do it through StreamYard.
Right.
And then as he was driving along, he said, oh, wait, you're in StreamYard. You can't do it in StreamYard. You have to go back into YouTube and do it through YouTube. Right. And I never realized that. I mean, I almost put myself in timeout like twice.
It's just second nature for me, because I have StreamYard, I got YouTube, I got Amazon, I got everything already up, So it's like second nature for me. But I figured, I guess if you're doing your phone, you have, or you're not doing both like I am all the time. It makes it difficult to remember that. But
yes, I did not. Yeah, I didn't realize that you had to do it that way. So I'm glad we figured that out now. So good morning, Life in the Piedmont. How are you?
So Johnny's in the stand, I guess, huh? He's trying to get him something this morning.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope he gets one. It just better not be bigger than Christine's. You know that.
That's right.
Or she'll have to go back out there and double down on you, Bubba.
Yeah. Well, now wait a minute. That's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because if he doesn't get one bigger than Christine's, everybody's going to be saying, oh, you can't get one the size of your wife's. You got to get a little one.
It's a no-win situation for Johnny.
Yeah.
No-win situation. If he gets one bigger, then she's going to feel bad, and she has to go out there and try to, outdo him.
Yes.
And then he's going to be shunned for outdoing his wife.
Yes, exactly.
I know it's a no-win situation for him.
It is. It is. What are
Yeah.
you guys up to today?
Well, we've been we're how can I say this? We're preparing for our Wild Game November, hashtag Wild Game November, folks. If you haven't
Yes,
already heard,
yes. Shameless
Christine
plug for Christine.
Christine from Gillum Farms is she's hosting her first. Well, I don't know if I guess it's her first host for a collaboration called
Yes.
hashtag Wild Game November. So we've been
Yes.
mulling over what we're going to do because we went to a place called Stanton's Grocery in Alvin, Texas, and believe it or not, they still specialize in wild game.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so they had bear, boar, elk. I mean, they had a little bit of everything.
Wow.
Deer, snake, chicken, whatever you want, they have it.
Snake.
So yeah, so if you want, no, I don't know if they had snake.
I was
I'm
like,
just saying they had everything else, but they even had kangaroo. I could have got some kangaroo meat. This place would have been hopping. I'm telling you.
just think of the endless possibilities of things you could have done with that video.
Oh, I mean, you know, and I would have got the big kangaroo, and I would have got the little Joey.
Yes.
So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the boss. I didn't say nothing. I promise. I didn't say nothing.
Yes. Not yet.
That's right. Not yet.
Oh, I love your Bucky sweatshirt.
She's spoiled. She's my spoiled Bucky.
She is.
He's not as cold because he's sitting in front of the computer.
Oh yeah, I got all the heat
Got all
right
the
here.
heat.
The lights, the heat, the computers.
Well, it could be. I don't know. The older you get, I think the colder or the thinner your skin gets, and you get colder. And
Yep.
I'm just
Yes, that thin skin. See, I have I don't know if you can see my boo-boo from this morning. When it gets thin, skin gets thin, it gets cold outside, you can just hit something and you'll bump your skin. And I did that on the chicken pen this morning going in. So yeah, they got me. Good morning, Brampton Gardner. How are you?
Rochelle. Morning.
Randy said roadkill December coming soon. And Randy asked how many hours I had. And you're not going to believe this. I was looking, the day we did the couple of lives together.
Yeah, you were like 10 away from 3,000, right? Or 20 away from 3,000?
That was just yesterday, wasn't it?
It was actually day before yesterday. Yeah. I was at what was I at? 2981 when we started. Mm-hmm. And then by the end of the day, I looked at my hours and it had already changed and it was like 2996. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Because he said, you won't see the results for a couple of days.
It's
so I looked
24 hours.
I looked yesterday in the morning and it was 3,003. And I was like, that's not right. Unless I got it. I mean, not that I'm not happy about that. That's 3 hours over, that threshold. But then I was waiting and I refreshed again yesterday and then last night too. But this morning, booyah, it hit.
But remember, you're adding hours, but you're also getting taken away from last year. Remember?
Yes.
So there's a give and take every single day.
And that's what I thought that 3 was going to put me back under again.
Right.
But when I checked it this morning, yes, I was chilling.
Right.
3,078 hours.
Cool.
So I'm like, yes.
Yeah, so then you can file for your partial monetization.
Yes.
Yeah,
and hopefully get some super chats or some some stickers is what I want, because I want to kind of put my own little stickers. And of course, they're probably spoiler alert, they're probably going to be plants. Different flowers and plants.
Let me guess. There'll probably be a sunflower.
There will be a sunflower. Yes.
See,
there you go.
I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong, folks.
I know. I don't know if you heard me in the beginning. Isn't it funny how we all know each other's habits and we don't even, it's like we're all living in the same neighborhood, but we're not, because Randy was giving Jamie some
And if you need to get a hold of me, what's my email?
It is lazydaysahead1031@gmail.com.
That's right. lazydaysahead1031@gmail.com.
Johnny, I am at 3,078. I don't know if he heard that. Maybe I'll type that in the chat because he
where you got you at 3,076.
Yes.
76, 78. What's a couple?
That's close enough. Yeah, I'll probably lose 2 today from last year. But last year I was not near as active on YouTube.
Well, it usually isn't. Like, and even next year you're going to have more hours than what you got this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's a constant give and take, give and take, give and take, give and take.
Yes.
Now, once you reach your 4,000 and you become fully monetized, right? The sub count really doesn't matter. What matters then is your views.
Okay.
So you're not really concentrating too much on your subs. Now, obviously, everybody wants subs. I'm not getting you. Don't get me wrong. We still want subs. But what YouTube is concentrating on once you get sub monetized is how do we give you money, right?
Yeah.
The way you get money is through your ads and views, because you get so much money per 1,000 views, and you get so much money for your ads. So seats, people in the seats is what counts then, not necessarily subs. It's the view count. So you want to try to make videos to get you as many views as possible.
So how does that break down? Well, let me say, hey, Karen Breast is in here this morning. Don R.
And I also saw Homestead in the Wood with D.
Yes, D.
I mean, one wood.
One wood. That's it. Right. One tree.
And did you say hi to Life in the Piedmont Homestead?
I did. I did. Yes. And they are socializing in the chat. Everybody, please connect with one another. These are all great people in here.
Karen Brett. Yep. Hey, Karen. And you got your little brat brother just walked in.
Rambling with the Brums.
Yep. Rambling with the Brums.
Yep. So my question is, how does that work when people have YouTube Premium? Because I have YouTube Premium so that I didn't have to watch commercials.
We do too, and it's a factor. What they do is they figure, since you're not watching commercials, or let's say I'm not watching your commercials, right?
Right.
Because I have YouTube Premium, but I watch Ginger. Well, they give you an estimate of you would have watched, 3 commercials, and probably out of 3 commercials, you probably would have only watched 1 full. So then they give you the equivalent of 1 full. They have a breakdown for that, for those premium watchers. Because there's going to be a lot of premium watchers.
Do you work for YouTube?
No.
Or Buc-ee's or Ollie's.
You know what? If I had to go to work right now, if I had to go back to work because my wife spent all my money, I would go work for Buc-ee's. They got the best benefits. They pay really well for managers, and I'm a good manager.
Yes, you are. You do this. You do that. You do that. You go over here.
But no, Buc-ee's has they pay their employees very well. They have very good benefits too. So I would go work for Buc-ee's. Now, can you get in? I don't know. That's a different story. There may be a long line of applicants trying to get in on.
I don't know, because they keep opening new ones.
Yeah, but I mean, in your location, they're only going to have so many.
Yeah. Rochelle said Jesse starts as a manager. Yes, it's not one of those. We start by taking the garbage out every day.
No, you won't be seeing me in the restrooms.
Why? They're beautiful. I don't mind.
I know. I'm not saying that, but I'm going to start manager. I want to be out there watching the guy goes, "Fresh beef.
Brisket on the board.
Brisket on the board."
And then he gets the big jar and he goes, "Sauce on the board." And
good job.
I could do that, Jesse. I could do that.
I bet you could. Or, I wouldn't mind wearing the suit. The Bucky walking around big. I already got the belly. I walk around this big Bucky.
Speaking of suit, I saw Rebecca Touch by Yarn come in, and I think I missed one other person too. If I did, you'll have some suit coming where Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. I got my coffee and we're inside today so I can stay warm outside, inside, and outside. What do you do as far as playing Santa? Do you start like you don't start till December, or I mean they already got the Christmas displays up at Walmart, so
Yeah, well, I haven't been asked to play Santa this year yet. I mean, I'm not saying I won't be, but I have my suit and I have the hat and all the get up, the gear and all that stuff. But no, I'll just like one last year I dressed up and we went to breakfast at our local breakfast eatery.
Yeah.
Took a bag full of goodies for the employees.
Aww.
And handed out. It was, I think we just gave like $25 gift cards to all the employees there, and then took candy and stuff for the kids that were in the actual restaurant.
Now, is that your coffee shop? Is that what you're talking about? That favorite coffee shop?
Yeah, the little eatery we go to on Saturdays when we go. Yeah, when we go to breakfast. It's called the City Cafe.
Yeah.
I think every little town has a City Cafe.
Yes.
Or something like similar to it, like a Denny's or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I do that, and then I like to. We were at what was it? I can't remember the name. Oh, it was Hobby Lobby, and I was out there parked waiting on Lisa. Lisa went in to get something. I was sitting there parked, and this lady walks up to my window. And she taps on it. She goes, "Do you know you look a lot like Santa Claus?" Really?
That's the first time I've heard that.
Really? I heard that.
Are you sure? Can you show me a picture of him?
I said, okay, well, thank you. Tap on your door.
You say to that? How do you respond?
Yeah, well, I said, well, it's a thank you, but okay.
I kind of already knew that. It's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah. Good morning, Dot Roper. How are you this morning? Wendy, she said, don't laugh. I cried when I found out Santa wasn't real. There's so many people with you there on that one, so nobody's laughing. No shame in that game because Santa was a big deal. I mean, still is. Oh, goodness. Well, it's right around the corner. Like I said, they're already already
Thanksgiving. Can you believe it?
Yes, I know.
I'm changing my calendar. Yeah, we're several weeks away from Thanksgiving already.
Yeah, I can't because now we're right here in the beginning of November, and Megan's birthday is coming up pretty soon. Into the Mud with Maggie Moo. She is a Veterans Day baby. So when she went to school, they had Veterans Day off for school. So she always got her birthday off. She always got to, she didn't like, Mom, can I stay home today? It's my birthday. Didn't have to worry about that because she had her birthday off every year.
Yeah.
So her birthday's coming up soon. I'm sure there's a lot of winter babies.
Speaking of the school, because you were talking about Santa. When I worked at the school, of course, we did lunch duty. So some of the kids would, I remember one time there was one of the kids, I don't remember what grade, it was grade kinder through fourth grade. Yeah. Anyway, he said, Miss Lisa, so-and-so said that there's no Santa. So I would tell him, I was like, well, I believe in Santa, and that's up to you if you want to believe in Santa or not,
Yeah.
So, I don't want to tell him he's correct. No.
Yeah.
And then burst their bubble. But hey, I still believe in Santa.
I know. Me too. Look. You got Santa
he gets Christmas every day.
You are Mrs. Claus. Yes, you are Mrs. Claus now because you guys shower people with gifts all year long. All year long, folks. All year long.
Yeah. And Santa does have a shipping department.
Yes, he does. Now, Jesse, Rebecca said that she'll be shipping your hat this week.
Uh-oh.
Made for you.
Yeah, I heard about that hat. I kind of shamed her into it. She didn't have to do
that. Well, when you do that to people, they feel like they have to.
Well, it wasn't intended. Yes,
You
it
know
was.
she would do anything for you. You know that.
That's everybody. Rebecca. Dink and Tank, Jamie, Dot Roper. I think anybody out there would do for anybody, especially
Oh
in this
yeah.
community. Especially, I don't
Yes.
know how many communities you guys follow, whether you're following NASCAR communities or gaming communities, but
Yeah.
the community that we're in now, between homesteading, gardening, all that kind of stuff together. Those folks are the most giving. The nicest. Just think about it. Look at all the people you've met so far. Now, I know you haven't been to a lot of meetups, but the ones that you
No.
have, look at the people that you've met already.
I know. I can't believe it. And it's so awesome when you do get to go to those and you get to put a face with the name.
Right.
And not okay, we already know what each other looks like, but like actually get to see them in
In
person.
person. Yeah,
Yeah.
get to hug their neck and say
Awesome.
hello, and it's just awesome. And everyone that
Better
I've
watch
met so
out,
far,
Jesse.
what's that? Watch out for what?
Did I hear some smack talking about? Yeah, there you go. See, having already got my
Hey,
mind on what I was
Now
going to say.
we are really chilling right now with the Gillies. It is
Yeah.
chilling.
Oh my gosh. I am.
I am chilling too. But I'm not used to my Texas brother and sister saying they're chilling down there in
But,
Texas.
but remember, it used to be like this, but so cold. Now we're putting them together.
Yes. I'm chilling with the gill. Hopefully I'm starting a fire here and creating some friction in my hands. Good morning, Jerry.
Are you off of work today?
I am. I've been on this all week, except for
Big one,
today.
Elizabeth.
I know. This is the first day I've actually not taken a call so far, though, or had to send an email. So, yeah. So, wait a minute. It's only 9
Fingers
o'clock.
crossed.
9:30.
I'm knocking on wood
Thank
for
you.
you.
But,
Wood.
you know, I had to jump in here because I'm usually working at this time, so I'm usually listening. So I wanted to be a part
of it
of this
instead.
wonderful channel. Was it? I don't have enough coffee apparently, but I am drinking coffee this morning.
I see that.
Is this chit and chat? Is this what we call this one?
Chill and chat.
Chill and chat.
Chilling. Yeah, instead of craft and chat, it's chill and chat.
Okay.
This morning because everybody's frozen. Yeah, everybody did you have some icicles out there this morning?
No.
No, it was
Not yet.
29 degrees at 7 a.m. here. And there was all of the grass has frost settled on it because there was no wind to keep it going.
Yeah.
Like last night, the wind was like 11, I think it said 11, 12 miles an hour, or night before, excuse me. So yesterday was supposed to be the day I woke up and everything was wiped out and everything. There were quite a few things that were, but some still look really good. Yeah, this morning took care of that, I'm sure.
That was mine 2 days ago. And it was, I didn't realize how much I love that garden, but it was very sad. I mean, I'm still kind of mourning it, I guess is the word I want to say.
The other night when you said that, I was telling Joey later on, I think it was yesterday, I said, when Christine said she was mourning her garden, I feel like that. I'm pre-mourning my garden because this was 2 days ago when I was pulling all the plants and trying to prep and everything. I said, I feel like I'm pre-mourning, and now today I'm in the mourning phase.
Yeah, the only thing that's kind of helping me is I have all this produce that now I'm trying to, get it processed and figure out what to do with it and how I'm going to use it. And, I do appreciate you shouting out my channel the other day about the fried green tomatoes. What I am working on is our daughter really loves them, but she's never out here. She's got her family and stuff. So I'm going to freeze some. I'm going to do what do you call it? Like a dry freeze or something. I don't have anything cool like Jesse and Lisa does, but I'm going to pre-package them in a freezer.
Look, just freeze everything that you can. If you can't mess with it right now, because that'll save it. But yeah, especially if you're going to can it or maybe make jelly or jams or something, freeze it. And then later on you can get to. That's what Lisa does. Like when we buy the prickly pear, they go bad pretty quick. So you have to break them down and
now you all better straighten up.
I'm here to watch.
Oh no. We got the enforcer in the house.
Yeah,
We're
he
not
was
the ones that need supervision, though. I think
Yeah.
we know who needs supervision in this group.
He's got Hank in there. No hanky panky this morning.
Hey,
No.
hey. And there was
I
the big-
highlighted. Look, I still have your comment highlighted, Scott. Jesse,
I know.
check your text, sir.
I got it.
He
I got
did.
it.
He did.
Did you
Okay.
get
I had an absolute horrible night last night. So,
Oh,
Hmm.
sorry.
Jesse, I guess, I don't know. It's up to him if he wants to take do it today.
Mm.
So Scott's not going to be going live this morning.
Oh, the rambling with the Brums. Okay.
Procrastination.
I'm sorry, Scott. I hope you're okay.
Just spinal issues.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Okay.
We'll be praying for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we can do spectrum.
I don't know if there's enough time in the day for that, Christine.
Yeah.
Right, Buddy?
There's only 24 hours here, Christine.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Yes. Still on the show. He's like, it's all about me.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And that it is.
He's looking the phone right now.
I mean, he's only what,
Yeah.
6 months? How old is he now, Scott? 6 months?
14.
14
You're
months?
going on 14 months.
Man, I remember he was half that size.
I can remember whenever I used to hold him in the palm of my hand.
It's like,
Oh
wow.
my gosh. What's his breed?
Golden Doodle.
Okay. Okay. Oh, golden doodle.
Oh,
Golden Doodle with a third of his stomach
I
and
thought-
upper intestine.
I thought you said he was a beep head.
No,
Oh, he's no. He's not a beep head. He's a shithead.
I think that's what Hank says about you, though. Now
Yeah.
that's what he says about you.
That's my dad. That's my dad. That's my dad. That's all he says.
And what's the
He's
temperature,
gonna feed me. He's gonna feed me.
what's your temperature up there right now, Scott? 'Cause we're in the
I don't
40s.
know. Stand by.
We'll see.
I
if
have
it's-
no business.
Watch him say, "Oh, it's 75." What?
Yeah. No.
Okay, sorry, I have no business being sad or talking about being cold because Johnny's out there in a tree stand.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's in the one
Wow.
tree stand that might have service.
Mike.
Yeah.
Now, no. Well, I went over to see, but I put my pills out for this morning, and I went to see the time, and Hank's like, ah. So I had to fight Hank to get my pills back.
Oh, yikes.
He would have been a stone puppy. We're 37 right now.
Mm,
Ooh.
Oh, just a little bit colder than us.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
The furnace
Now
just
that's-
cycled.
that's degrees. You've already calculated that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't say it in Celsius because 99.9% of you folks can't know what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Now, Jesse can because
Now, when I was
he's
in-
talked
now,
to
when I-
Tony and whatever long enough. That,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when
You
I
know.
was in elementary school, they said we were going to switch to the metric system.
Yes.
Look, what
Yeah.
I'm 61 years
It
old
was-
now, and it still haven't changed.
It was all the rage. It
Remember
was
that? Remember that? Ginger can relate.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
You
about
better
the same
start
age.
learning this now because everything
start
else
learning.
is going away. And then,
You-
Oh, and then they came out with the
both.
rulers that had both the American and the metric on both sides. Why are
They
we?
still do. They still do.
We never switched. They never
No.
switched. We're still look at recipes.
The only
Yes.
nation in the world that's still on the old system is you guys.
We can't help it if we're the only ones that are right.
That's very
Right?
true.
Or the only ones that aren't smart enough to switch.
Can you get rid of him?
When we yeah,
Oh,
when we came
Johnny's
over
going
from the
dark. There's
motherland,
deer.
or when they came over from the motherland, they said we ain't doing what they're doing. We're going to do something that's better, and we stuck with it.
Yeah,
Uh,
but you know what? They measure all their recipes in grams because
Yeah.
Right, that's-
it's
right.
closer. It's closer, and you know we measure it in like milliliters and all that. No, I'm
think-
pounds.
You should be done in pounds.
My generation is all like pounds and feet and
You know, I think every To that, I think every sourdough recipe that I've researched in my trials and tribulations with that is measured in
Yep.
weight,
Yep.
in grams,
It's
not in
closer.
cups.
Yeah.
So don't do it. Every single person has says don't do it by cups, do it by grams.
Yeah.
So
I am not a baker and I would love to be a baker, but it's such a science to it. You know, I'm kind of like throw this in there, throw that in there, and that is not baking. So that's been my mission for this coming year, or at least for the holiday season, is to improve my baking skills. And
Do
trying
you?
to get started,
I
I
have
don't
a
feel.
challenge for you then, little lady, because I am in the same boat as you.
Oh.
Exactly the same. But I've tried to make sourdough. I've killed it 4 times. I've tried to make regular bread and it comes out okay, but it's not like light and fluffy. So I found something, and I'll share it with you, and maybe we'll do a combined what was just
I think we may have to invite Lisa without Jesse being
No,
around.
no.
No.
Johnny sees a deer. Be quiet.
Oh yes. Going dark. Okay.
It's kind of like my video.
Everybody go dark.
I don't know how to go dark. I'm not fair. I don't know how to do that.
Stop
Hit
cam.
the start camera, stop cam down below.
There you go.
Shh.
Shh.
Okay, Johnny, get him.
Get him.
Get
Shoot.
him. Get him, Gillum. Get him.
Shoot him, Clint. Shoot him.
Shoot him. Shoot
You
him.
missed him, damn it!
I mean,
Oh,
I think
man.
it's all our talking that's kind of scared the deer away.
That's
There
probably
goes,
the
there goes that arrow. There goes-
Oh no.
Anyways.
It's loading now, Jesse.
I know.
Oh, okay.
It was a joke. It was a joke, Christine. It was a joke, Ginger.
Even Tamara said, shh,
Yeah.
with the little
she was-
shush emoji.
Yeah, Dot Roper was telling us to shh.
That is the only time there's 2 times you'll see me be totally quiet and just is when I'm really, really mad. It's one. And then deer
Yes.
hunting.
Oh, you too,
Yeah,
huh?
You're
I
not
go
like that,
silent.
Chris. Tell me you're not like that, Christine. When you get mad, you shut up.
I have degrees of level. I have different levels of when I get mad, but when I'm cleaning and I'm quiet, that's when everybody needs to leave.
Yes.
Now, see, with me, at least I'll tell you, when I get mad and I start doing stuff. I start breaking things down and tearing stuff up and cleaning and doing. So that's why I'm always happy.
Yes.
So I don't have to clean.
And things are always
Lisa told me that was the meds.
Well, that could be part of it too.
Oh wow.
Anyways,
But Rochelle here, try doing the 5-minute artisan bread. It's so easy.
Oh.
Now, do you have a video or do you follow somebody else's video? Because I have a video for Irish soda bread that I'm gonna try. And
but
yeah.
that's not bread. Soda bread is not bread.
I know, but
Yeah. The artisan
looks-
bread, I think she's talking about, if I'm not mistaken, Rochelle, I don't want to put words in your mouth. She's talking about the bread that you make like in a Dutch oven.
yes, and that's what this
And
Irish
Lisa
soda bread.
makes that too, but she got her recipe from what's that guy's name? The ones in Missouri.
Missouri?
The one that
Doug and
they have
Stacy?
a freeze dryer, and they have a bunch of videos on freeze drying.
Doug and Stacy.
Not Doug and Stacy.
Are they in Missouri?
Kevin and Sarah living
Kevin
tradition.
and Sarah. So Kevin came out with a recipe for the Dutch oven. Oh, and it's amazing. The bread came out amazing.
Really?
Really?
Yes, it's
What's the
Lisa makes it. It comes out really nice in the Dutch oven.
It's Living Traditions.
Oh,
Living traditions, yeah. With
Okay, I
Sarah.
follow them.
It doesn't
Yeah.
rise a whole lot, but it's more like
Yeah,
what
it
would you
comes
call
out pretty
like
thick.
like an artisan bread, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes.
artisan bread.
Yes.
Artisan.
Artisan. Is it artisan?
Artisan.
I say artisan.
I say artisan.
I say
I think
artesian, like
I
Lisa.
think
Artesian is an artesian well.
Yeah, that's water.
That
I'm
your
from
water
Oklahoma.
bubbles.
I say
Artisan.
oak tree.
Artisan bread is bread that's made looks like an artist made it.
Whatever.
I call it
Anyway,
artisan.
artisan bread. Yeah. So it's of course it's the Dutch oven, so it's round. But
Yes.
it comes out, but it's It
Okay.
comes out great.
So what's that city?
easy.
What's that city that's southwest of Dallas?
I
Called-
can send you the recipe.
Spelled WACO, Christine.
WACO,
The
Waco.
city, there you go, Waco, right?
Waco.
Right.
Okay, so if it's Waco, then what's TACO?
Tacos.
Taco. If Waco is Waco, then TACO must be Taco. So
No, it's English language.
so
There's
that's
no
why it's
common
called
sense
artisan.
with it.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta go, guys.
Bye, Scott. Take care.
Bye, Scott. I hope you feel
No.
good. I hope you feel better.
Okay, never mind. He left.
She said, I originally started with a cookbook. And then she said, no, it's the Dutch oven one. So she's trying to lead us over there.
I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong, folks. I'm telling you, it's the Dutch
I
oven one.
know.
And it's artisan.
So I do like
Okay.
this idea of doing a collaboration though on this, since we're both kind of handicapped in our,
Yes.
our
Is that- I like
skills.
I'm a handicapped bread maker.
I am.
Me too. Me too. It
Well,
just,
one of my things you were talking about that too is that I didn't realize you had so much hand damage and stuff, and the surgeries and stuff. But with my psoriatic arthritis, it's gone into my hands now, which is kind of different for me. So I don't have as good of a grip. I'm like, I
Yeah.
drop things often. It's gotten better over the time, but I'm just like, I couldn't even open a jar the other day. Yeah, the same thing.
Christina, I was the same way. And until I went and started getting that infusion, I couldn't even close my hands. My hands could close about as far as holding a mouse. That's about as far as I can close. Now look.
That
But
is awesome.
it was all
That
different.
is
And I was starting to get rash behind my ear, the
Yeah.
psoriatic rashes. And then on my forehead, I had a whole bunch. It was getting bad. So once I started that infusion, it all went away, and I could close my hands. I can grip. I couldn't open up a bottle of Dr. Pepper. I couldn't even.
Oh, wow.
Lisa had to open up for
How'd
me.
you survive? Okay, you had Lisa. That's how you
That's
survive.
how bad it was.
I still think it's gross. You like Dr. Pepper, but we're not going to go
Well,
there.
I'm just saying, soda pop. Whether it's Mountain Dew, a bottle of water. Open
Yeah,
up a
no,
bottle of
I
water.
get you.
Oh, yeah.
couldn't do it?
I used to have to open my dad's for him. Yeah. Because his
When I
hands
was-
got really bad too.
Yeah, I was gonna say before I was diagnosed, I didn't know what it was. They did everything like looking for MS, lupus, everything, and I just I couldn't get out of bed some mornings. And then finally, when we got it and we started me on medication, it's like every day it's better and better. But I
Yeah.
noticed with the colder weather, it's really,
Mhm.
I think that's just part of age too, just normal arthritis, let alone
Right.
psoriatic
Mhm.
arthritis, I guess. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's getting in my way.
Yeah,
And I
it
think
is.
Getting in my way with aging is not being able to see. I have to
Yes.
turn on. I used to laugh at my dad. I was like, "Gotta have the lights on. Gotta have the lights on." Well, you gotta have the lights on to see anything.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
need like a headlight just to be in the house.
Yes, yes. I was using my headlamp last night too. I went out there about, gosh, it was probably 11:30, maybe 12 o'clock to make sure that the chicken's water wasn't already frozen in their little watering thing. So yeah, I had that. And then I came back in and I had this imprint on my from that headlamp smushed into my head. I was like, maybe I have that band a little bit too tight. Maybe I should loosen it up a little bit.
I did that the
That
other night.
light
You
is kinda
think?
heavy.
Chat. It was
You
like,
think?
Yeah, you think.
Hey, so
It's
not to change the
squeezed my
subject, not the same subject, but going back to the recipe on the bread. Branton says, I love that. I love that once you mix the basic dough, you can store it up for 2 weeks in the fridge. That's just the dough, not the bread, the dough.
Okay.
So whenever you want fresh dough, you just pull a chunk out and let it rise for 40 minutes, then you bake it. So you can make as much as you want, store it in the fridge, and then make a loaf. Because I guarantee you, a loaf of that bread, it ain't gonna last no 10 days here. No.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I love sopping stuff up.
Especially in the winter.
fresh
Because in the
bread.
winter,
I don't care what it is.
exactly.
got your
But
soup.
especially in the winter, because you're eating a lot more soups and you want that bread to go with your soup. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness.
Yeah,
Well,
and your
we'll have
body
to
will-
hit on this, Rochelle. Maybe you can teach Christine.
I think Michelle ought to host it.
There you go.
She
Go.
brought it up.
Yeah.
She ought to host the collaboration. Hey, let's boost your numbers there, Rochelle.
Call it "Let Me Teach You." .. There you go. Now I did like this comment that I pinned down below. I wish I could take-o a taco. She must be hungry for tacos now that we've mentioned it.
Especially breakfast tacos. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They're the best. They're the best. She said I should do a video for people that can't do sourdough. Thank you. Yes, please. And then we'll do it and tag you in it to throw everybody back your way to go watch it. The OG, the
She said,
original.
what's a good name? I don't know. Baking the Brampton way, or Brampton
He
Baker,
is-
Brampton
he is
Baking.
so smart. Look at him thinking on the fly.
It could be anything.
Someone's
Yeah.
knocking at the
Brit.
door.
Yeah.
Somebody's ringing the bell.
So I forgot to mention, Christine, I'm going to donate 2 mugs to your collab. I'll ship them out whenever the time of your logo on them.
Oh, okay. Well, thank
So-
you. I'm not doing a giveaway on the on this collaboration. But
There
maybe
goes the
what I
break.
could do though is, since you're willing to do that, that's very nice. But I wanted to do something for each one of the people that were
The collaborator.
collaboration. Golly, words are hard this morning.
They are. And when
This
you
is why I
haven't
don't
had
need to
enough
be on the
coffee.
camera. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm kind of- but for those that are, participating in it, that might be a thing too. Maybe we could do a spin for them or something. But that's very nice.
Whatever
of
you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get something for everybody, but you might do a spin, put all the collaborators on a wheel, and give a couple of gifts or 2-3 gifts away. We'd be willing to donate to that as well. But yeah, you do that for the collaborators, and you can also do some door prizes for people who didn't collaborate but are in your chat.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are the people that actually watch the videos, and that's you want to reward them as well.
Oh, absolutely. That's a great
Yeah.
idea. That's a
I don't
great
want to tell you how to run your live or your collab,
I-
but
Neither would I.
I think you are.
Johnny's already told us.
Y'all.
Johnny put down his foot and said, "Can you do this?" And we're like, "Absolutely, we'll do it for you, brother."
So Johnny said, I gotta tell you something about Johnny. He's willing. This is a big step for him. He's going out of his comfort zone. He can cook. Don't get me wrong. And he has
Okay.
certain things he's very good at cooking, but he's going to do the collaboration. And I put him in. So when we were texting back and forth, when we had like 5 minutes of service, and
Yeah.
I said, when am I going to put you on the calendar? And he said, the very latest day. And I said, okay, well, it's already taken, but how about the day before, which would be like November 17th. And he goes, don't you have anything later? And I go, it ends the 18th. He goes, oh. But I appreciate him being willing to, try this. So
Rochelle, they're talking about the collaboration that Christine put together called #A Wild Game November. That's the one they're talking about.
not to
Yeah.
be mistaken for #roadkill December.
December. Yeah, that sounds like that's something going to be Randy's going to host with Missouri Outlaw. He's going to host it. He keeps putting that hashtag up.
Yeah, we'll be looking for that, Randy.
Okay, see, there's more than just me and Christine out there that is bread challenged. Rochelle, you got to do a video, sister. I know you do a lot of sewing and a lot of gardening, but you have got to do a video on that bread.
She's done kitchen videos before. So she knows how to work in the kitchen.
So if you do a collaboration, sign me up.
Yeah.
I would like to.
Yes.
Or am I going to have to do a lot of kneading? Because I'll have to have Johnny here to do all that.
No,
it looks
Have you-
like Annie has one too. Annie said she's got a good recipe for a Dutch oven, so she would be a good one.
Yeah.
And then we could try something.
Rochelle says, I'm out on that wild game stuff unless Dex manages to get a squirrel.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
and
you
Dex
never
is the
know.
dog, right?
yes,
That's
yes.
road. I think that would fall under the roadkill December, Rochelle.
you're on Randy's
No, not
collab.
necessarily. If he catches a squirrel, she can cook it up.
Well,
Anyway,
it depends
that's
on
all
how
games.
well he catches the.
I just
My
I
struggle with
that out, Christine. So I'll do 2 white mugs and I'll do a color changing black mug. So that's 3 total mugs.
Oh well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
oh, that's
You
so
want
awesome.
me to send them to you with Johnny's gift? or do you want me to keep them here and then ship them out just once?
Can I get back? What's the best thing to do here?
That's probably the best way. The second way is probably the best way to do it.
Okay, the second way.
That's how we would do it. So, for example, if I donated
That's why he should be a manager.
I donated a tumbler, with, let's say, Rambling on, with the Brums on it.
I love that logo.
I do too.
You know,
I really
it looks-
do.
then I would
It
ship it
looks
from
like
my
a
house
box.
directly to whoever won.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
or
That's-
if I made one with the word Debbie on it.
Oh,
you know,
How
gonna
sweet.
love that.
That's his wife. This is my practice mugs. But yeah, so that's probably the best way. So let us send, and what we'll donate. We'll donate a bottle of vanilla for sure. Yeah, right. And then maybe a cutting board.
Ooh.
For one of
Wow,
your
you got you got your
These are-
pencil.
no, I'm
and
talking
I know
for-
you got your coffee cup.
I'm talking about for your collaborators, the ones that you collaborated with.
Okay.
You know,
You got your
Great,
pen and your
thank
pencil and
But-
paper. You better start writing this down,
so
sister.
you'll have to come up with a date, and then you know what, Johnny can attend that because it's going to be after.
Now say that again. I'm sorry.
You have to come up with a date for this
Okay.
giveaway, and Johnny can attend because it's after. It's after the 18th. He wanted to go as late as possible, right?
Yeah, with that for him late, that would be like February 14th.
That's true.
Talking February, Betsy.
Because of the because of hunting season. By
Yeah,
then,
get through
this
hunting
will be over.
season, then we can get everything situated, and then he may have a moment. And there's nothing special going on February 14th, so why not? That's a great day.
Oh, stop.
But then he's going to start preparing. He's going to start preparing for the spring, right? And
Right,
what do
which
you do in
is
the spring?
tricky.
You got to start going search. You got to go shopping for flip flops. So in
Yeah.
February, he's going to be flip flop.
Sounds like when
Shopping.
we tried to pick a day to get married. This is what it's sounding a lot like. We had to navigate around a lot of critical, dates.
There is my cousin got married and he worked every bit of it around the Gator games, the off.
no!
Yes, the weeks they were off.
Oh,
Their
my
off
goodness.
weeks or their bye weeks because everybody in the family is a Gator fan and goes to the games, whether they're home or travel. So he had to get married on an off week. So now
That's
the
a
rest
story.
of
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, it was I think it's Life in the Piedmont asked, what is my struggle with bread? I guess my biggest struggle is like Christine, the kneading. I can't do too much of that because of my hands. They get tired real easy. And the pushing that you got and you fold and you push and that my wrist right here is the worst part on both hands. So that's where you're doing that pushing. And after a few minutes of a big ball of dough, I can feel it starting to hurt.
Imagine.
So, and when you knead, usually you have to knead something for 5 minutes. Now, I do have a KitchenAid mixer that will do all that for me. And I have tried the bread in there too, but it just comes out so compact.
I thought Joe was your KitchenAid.
He is. He is
Okay,
my
he's
KitchenAid
your mixer.
Yes.
They Lisa pointed out that there's a channel in there called Christmas, and she says she thinks that's Carrie Leonard. That just came in.
Oh, okay.
We have
Well,
a
hello,
Christmas.
Christmas.
So,
We have another visitor. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Ginger, Jesse,
good
Scott.
morning. Good morning. Good
Hey,
morning.
hey, Scott. Yeah, something funny for you. Your Thursday procrastination turned on last night at 11:30.
Hi, Jan.
Yeah, I know.
Did you
I
hear
was
me?
talking to Randy.
Huh?
Yeah, I was talking to Randy. StreamYard's been doing some really strange stuff.
Yeah, it started off at 11:30 last night. Yeah, 34 people there at one time.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Scott, it does better when you're not there.
yeah, it was at midnight. It was actually I looked at it. It was 12:15.
Change my thing. So yeah, Miss Lisa and Randy sent me a message, and I was right in the middle of a severe spinal spasm.
Mm,
Oh,
So I wasn't
I can't
getting up
imagine.
to say.
I just got the message that I put on there that, hey, this is the wrong time. They have to come back tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., not p.m.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Now
done
I'm
that
not
before too.
I'm not doing it today because
Yeah, I
I'm
heard.
gonna have my cup of coffee and I am going back to bed.
I
Mm,
don't blame you,
I
Bob.
probably should do that.
Yeah.
Probably get some
Santa
rest.
Claus
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt, but
do it,
did you
but
see on the chat there was a curmudgeon AK said I started making Japanese milk bread. It came out.
Rob-
Oh no, I didn't.
Rob-
Wow.
And
Whoa.
they're doing the collaboration too, or they're in the collaboration. I'm so pretty excited. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject, but I just wanted you to bring that to your attention.
Right.
I've never heard of Japanese bread.
oh, Rob
Wow.
is an amazing cook slash chef slash.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's up in the middle of Alaska and he'll make you a tremendous meal from all over the world.
Well,
When
I'm
you
on
live
my
in
way, Rob.
When you're living off grid up in Alaska, you pretty much have to learn how to do
Yeah,
everything.
I do.
And cooking is one.
Yes.
And he lives on the train trail.
Mm.
Yeah, and you can't just run to the store for a loaf of bread.
Nope.
Good morning, Jan.
Uh,
Good morning,
Well,
Curmudgeon and AK. You know what? I'm so far behind Sherry Udell. Good morning, everybody that
There's
has come in.
Wendy.
I am so sorry. You know, it's so deceiving when you're looking through StreamYard. It looks like you only, the little comment bar is like, oh, I only have a couple that I need to catch up with. And then all of a sudden the bar widens to this, and you're like, whoa, mama, where did that come from?
anyways, I
Hi,
will
brother.
talk
Get
to you
some
guys
rest. I'm going to have
Yes.
to jump off too. I got to finish that cleaning and cooking.
Yeah, cooking. Yes. Well, I'm gonna try. I already have everything set up for this Irish soda bread today, and so I'm gonna make it today. So I will. I got your digits. I'll text you and let you know how it comes out.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right. Well, thanks for letting me come up. It's good to see
Thank
y'all.
you for coming
Bye.
up. All right. See you
Bye-bye.
later. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Homestead Hangout.
that's Saturday, but Homestead Hangout. I'm going to come up with a new dance for it, but yeah, I'll see you at 5 o'clock Central Time.
Yes. Don't
Bye.
forget, guys.
Take care.
It's
Bye
not
bye.
Bye.
So, Ginger, are you using your laptop right there in front of you?
Yes, I
Or
am.
do you have monitors?
No, I just have one monitor.
But
And
you have
then
your
I
phone.
to go
You have a
between
phone as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if you'll open up your phone to YouTube, have it off the volume. So open up
Right.
your phone to YouTube.
Okay.
What you can do is you can open up your phone, and then up at the top of the chat, you'll see the 3 little dots.
Yeah.
Click on the 3 little dots, and it says you can pop out the chat or participants. If you click on the participants, that lets you know who all is active in the chat right now. When I say active, if they've commented in the last 5 minutes, you'll see it in
Oh.
alphabetical order. So when you can go through, you can say, "Oh, I missed so and so," or "I missed so." It gives you a list right there.
Oh,
Glenda.
okay.
Okay. Now, if you have a monitor system like I have, you can have one with the chat, just the chat. You pop out the chat, and another one with the participants, where you can see them as they comment.
See, I need like 5 more screens, but I had to move all this inside this morning. Well,
No.
I had originally taken my whole setup, not inside, but the outdoor kitchen or the kitchen.
Change venues.
It was just way too cold out there. And I was like, I tried it for a few minutes and then I was like, yeah, no, this is not going to happen.
But that's a good way to check. I try to keep that participants one now open, because then you can see them as they comment, and if it scrolls by, it'll stay on there for about 5 minutes. But if they don't say anything, that's why it's always good to say something like, "Hey, if you can hear me, leave a 1 in the chat." And then as soon as they hit that 1, then it goes back in the participants list.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jamie.
Okay. That is awesome.
Hey, I wanted to give you an update, Ginger.
What's that?
The update on that video that you helped me with.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
It ended up at 4154
Wow.
for that one. And then I did another one. I did another short that's at 288. I did another short that I took that Susan did yesterday. It's at 1876, and my subs counts up to 2101.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That is just my sub count is just climbing. And I took a note out of Belt Loop's playlist, I guess, or our playbook. He posted, I don't know if you noticed, but he posted a short once every hour for 24 hours.
Really?
Yeah, he did that on 3 different channels. He had like 400 shorts he posted for the weekend.
Whoa!
Yeah, yeah, it's amazing. But his subscriber count in 24 or 28 days on one channel had gone 400 and some odd.
There she is.
So I did a bunch of I've been doing a bunch of shorts, and I don't have, like I said, 2101, and it just keeps growing.
You know, Jerry, I really don't I don't know the rhyme or reason. It's just one of those, throw it against the wall. If it sticks, good. I've tried to do one that got like 5K. I've tried to recreate it, you know, but different, you know, and try to do the same theme of something, and it doesn't. It gets like 200 views.
Yeah, I know, it's weird.
There's no rhyme or reason. It's just like crazy. It really is. Okay.
Yeah, well, that video I told you that you told me to go up and download it and then edit it and repost it.
Yeah.
It had 21,000 views a little over a year ago. It's got 55.
Wow.
Now. So it's like, you know, I don't know what makes them push it out or what, you know.
I don't either. I know animals are a good one. That
was the cows and the goats. We trimming the cows and goats at 21,000 and that a year ago May. And I just I went in and edited like you said and reposted it, and it's at 55. And you know,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
You know, it says nothing compared to what it used to. What it did before.
Yeah.
But the shorts seem to be getting a lot of views.
Yeah. Yes, May, I am. I'm going to make Irish soda bread. Is what I am making. So
hey, when you all get these collabs, y'all keep me in mind. Let me know, because I never do see them come up.
Yes, we will, Dee. We definitely will.
And definitely would like to do a bread one if y'all do.
Yeah. You know, if I could just get one good that I like, I don't even care which one it is. If it's the sourdough, if it's regular bread, but I just need one that's going to work well for me. You know, everybody finds that niche as far as which breads they like, what's easy for them. So as long as I can find one, I will feel successful.
I just need a really good recipe, like y'all were talking earlier, to use in my Dutch oven.
Yes.
I bought me a brand new Dutch oven and haven't had the time or haven't found a really good recipe yet.
Yeah.
An easy one.
Yeah. No, that's what I want. Quick, easy.
I don't have time like wait 4 hours or 2 hours and come back and, you know, collapse it and come back again in 2 hours. We just don't have that kind of time.
No. And you want some bread and you hopefully want it to be good. I guess you just have to keep in mind that it's not going to be like the bread that the Irish soda bread. You can tell it's not like light and fluffy, but it looks like it's going to be really good. So that's what I'm thinking.
Or a really, really good sandwich bread. When I make sandwich bread, it looks real pretty on the outside, but the inside is like tough as nails, you know?
Yeah, I've had that too. Yes.
Okay, and
that's when you use it for toast only.
Yes.
Or croutons.
I was going to say croutons, breadcrumbs, toast it up, just go like this and then make breadcrumbs out of it.
You know what? You can also use it to feed the ducks.
Yes, that's true. That's true. I've never heard of beer bread. Beer bread always turns out. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I never have beer. I'm assuming it uses beer because it's in the name, but I never have beer on hand. So that would be.
Hey, Jesse. Use it for feeding the ducks around here. It's called baiting.
No, we have ponds around here where the ducks hang out. We just go. People go take bread and feed the ducks. And
I know. I'm just saying. Out here in the country, it's called baiting.
No.
Ned, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Sure will.
Yes, she has a collab that is running at the moment, and it's her and Annette. Help me out. I don't think it's Life in the Piedmont. I think it is, or maybe it is. She's co-hosting it, the handmade, homemade, and it can be anything that you make.
Yeah, it's called Handmade Homemade Christmas.
Okay.
Hashtag Handmade Homemade Christmas.
Do you remember who her co-host is?
No,
Thank
I
you,
don't.
Curmudgeon. I'd appreciate that.
I don't remember.
That would be fabulous.
So, I wonder on Curmudgeon's his Japanese bread. I wonder if it has to be rice flour. Is that what you have to use?
Rena said she'll send me the recipe, so that'll be good. Yes, if we could definitely, I'm all over that one. As soon as you post it, I'm probably E and D are going to be the first two that comment on it.
That's right.
Because that sounds good. You know, my grandmother couldn't make homemade bread, but she could make the best dinner rolls. All people at the table would fight for those things, but couldn't make bread very well at all. Rena said she buys beer specifically for that. So there is Thunderstick Homestead. Good morning, Bowen. I did not see you sneak in there. I have not done that little thing that Jesse told me to do.
Just saying.
Morning, Jerry.
Sarah would like that one.
I got Annette from our Urban Homestead's the one kicking it off. The handmade homemade at Christmas.
Yeah, I did that hashtag so I could find it.
She is co-hosting it with somebody. And I can't remember at the moment. She has said it.
A bucket list homestead.
There you go. That's it. They did another collab about a month ago together. So, yeah. So the two of them are doing it together. But I think you can tag either one of them and just use that hashtag, and they're putting it in a playlist. So that's pretty awesome.
I would definitely check it out.
Yeah, feed the ducks and geese.
Susan's sourdough yeast starter died. So
yes, I heard you say that the other day. That and does she know what it was? There just not enough humidity or not enough.
I think it was that the house wasn't warm enough. You know, but somebody said in here or in that chat we were in there, they said they used their Instapot instead on yogurt setting, and she tried to do that, and her yogurt setting, I think she said it was the lowest temperature was like 120.
Yeah.
No, but I was
saying there was a program.
We heard all you had to do is keep it in your oven, not on, but just in your oven because
our oven doesn't have a pilot light. It's you know.
No, it doesn't have. It's because your oven is at a constant temperature. It's not gonna fluctuate as much as your outside with the humidity and stuff.
I'll tell her that. But somebody did say they used their Instapot and put it in there, and that that made.
Yeah, but I don't think they turned it on. I think they
they said they had a constant temperature in that.
Yeah, but I heard that you put it in there and because you put the lid on there and it keeps it at a constant temperature. You don't have the fluctuation with the humidity and stuff.
Well, that may be.
I don't know that you need to turn it on because
it's almost like it's in its own little cocoon.
Its own little cocoon. It helps it to thrive, if you will.
Okay, so what is this? What is a pine martin?
A pine martin?
Yeah. Huh? Says I am listening. And I had to take out a pine martin this morning. He got into the chicken coop and killed a hen and then could not figure out how to get out of the coop.
It's like a weasel.
Okay.
It's up in Alaska. It's pine marten's like a weasel up in Alaska.
Okay.
It sounds like a bird, but
no, it's not a bird.
Yeah.
And he said now he has to skin it, but he can probably sell the hide, I'm sure, because they do a lot of hides up there.
They do a lot of hides up there.
And then they'll bring us bring us that good bread recipe. Oh, Suburban Hillbilly says she uses a seedling heat mat.
That's a pretty good idea.
That is a good idea. Yeah, because that's oh, I meant to ask you, Jesse, what is the name of Lisa's hydroponic thing again?
Oh, it's on my Amazon list. I'll pull it up right now.
Because he's got Amazon up on a screen over there.
That's right.
And if anybody would like one, make sure you go through Jesse's.
We're talking about hydroponics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought one the other day through Jesse's.
It's the.
I haven't set it up yet, though.
Yeah. Buy it now.
Tell you what, as much as I'm buying through Amazon, I ought to have one.
It's the hydroponic growing system indoor garden kit and grow lights for the home inside kitchen plants, vegetables, flowers. It's called a Wanchi, Wanchi, WANCHI.
That's the brand name of it.
Yeah.
Here, Jesse.
I'll leave the link in
here.
there.
Oh, there you go. He already got it. Cool.
Yeah, there it is in the flesh.
Yes. Well, I have something coming up.
I
was trying to see. You did. Oh, hold on, Jerry. Let me.
I model it for you. See.
There you go. Indoor hydroponics growing system, 12 pod garden, 2 model LED system, 24-hour water pump system. Very nice. Oh, thank you, Vanna.
That's Manna White.
And Manna. Yeah. Thank you, Vanna.
It's Manna, not Vanna.
Manna. You see my new chair too?
Bonana.
Oh, wow.
I got me a gaming chair.
I was going to say, I recognize that. Our son has one. That's a gaming chair.
You want it so slick about it? It's got a vibrator in it. You can plug it in and lumbar vibrations like Susan said. Yeah. I got a thing hooked up. Susan walked in here and had it vibrating out. She goes, "No, you'll never get out of that chair."
Yeah, exactly.
Is it for the lumbar or is it the vibrations that you get like while you're gaming? Because you can have
Jesse. But if I plug it in, it vibrates the whole thing.
Right, but there's some games that you can play. I'm not saying your chair is that, but they have games that you can play where if your chair is hooked up to it, you feel the gyrations of the shots.
Right, no, I don't have that. This chair doesn't do that. I don't have that type of gaming chair. This is just it's a cheap gaming chair.
Yeah, mine's just a regular leather high.
Yeah, this is all leather too. It's got a little neck thing back here, and so you can lay here and play games and not get a stiff neck.
Oh,
or you sit there and watch YouTube videos and not get a stiff neck.
Jerry.
Yes, ma'am.
You might say it has a massager in it.
Yes.
Massager. I tell you what, it sure helps.
How much power does it use? Do you know how many amps it is, or whatever when you plug it in?
Nope, I have no idea.
Yep.
But I don't work. That's one thing I don't worry about is electricity. I lose power. I got online generator. Remember?
Yes.
The generator comes on.
And Fisherman 506, thank you very much. It's bigger than a weasel, smaller than a raccoon. So that kind of gives you an idea of what that is. Wow. And it just got one chicken?
I never heard of it.
Me either. That's why I was like, what is that? Hopefully it just got one. If it got in the coop and couldn't figure out how to get out, I'm assuming that it, I'm just thinking it went on a heyday.
They used to get pretty good money for the skins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, everybody don't forget that. Yeah, I know. I'm glad people do that because I do forget.
Yes, me too. Oh,
Some people say, well, they may not like what's going on. Well, they can go back and take it off if they don't. But, go ahead
that's
and
true. That's a good
punch-
point, Dee. That's a good
punch
point.
that thumbs up.
If you don't mind. Yes.
Yes, please. And if you forget you don't like it, hey,
So something similar like that happened to Janice. I don't know if you remember her video she put out a while back from Homestead, where to be in Homestead,
yes.
where a weasel got into her chicken coop and killed almost every one of her chickens.
Oh
A
my
weasel.
God.
Yep.
Really?
Them guys are ferocious. They're mean. And she put a video out and showed everything. It was one of them, viewer discretion advised videos.
Okay.
But she wanted to raise awareness about these so-called weasels.
Yeah.
And then her brother caught the weasel.
Yeah.
Properly disposed of it.
Properly. Thank you.
How much power does it use? Oh, they're talking about how much power the
hydroponics use. Hydroponics, not the chair. Yeah.
Know.
Does it say what ampage it is? Oh.
Well, she must be living off grid. Ours is 110.
Mana is going back to get the box to see if he can find it on the box.
It says it's 30 watts.
30 watts?
20 volts. I don't know if you can read it to see this or not, but I'll show it right at the end.
35 watts.
Let me solo you. I need to make
it has 80 LED light beads, 35 watt light to simulate sunlight.
Power rating is 36. Excuse me, 36 is the power rating.
Rated voltage 24 volt. Rated power 36 watts. Okay. Yeah, Wendy said that breaks my heart. Yeah, mine too. I just can't even think of.
Lisa has grown just about everything but my wallet.
Hey Jesse, I haven't opened it up yet. Does it have some seeds in it, or do you still gotta buy seeds separate?
Oh, I don't know. Lisa, does it come with seeds? The hydroponic system?
All right, Randy. Hopefully everything's good with the truck. He's going to check on his truck.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did either. That's what I was wondering.
Go back up.
Well, do you need any kind of special seeds? Well, any seeds work.
It says
I've used both, but like if you do like I did a tomato, and it was one that you would normally plant outside. It grew to like 2 feet over the lights, so I eventually had to replant it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not so much the seeds; it's actually the water is what's the most important thing. You got to have the right mixture of the water plus the solution that you make up, because that's what's making those roots grow.
Right. The nutrients to the.
It's got to give the nutrients to the plant.
Right. I've got a bigger hydroponics that Shirley bought the chemical stuff for me and sent it to me in three different bags. So it's like a 5 pound, a 5 pound, and 2.5 pound bag to do larger quantities of hydroponics. I'm trying that in in a tote actually.
Now Lisa has another thing. It's a little stackable thing that she uses just for stuff like like your what do you call it, the sprouts.
Sprouts
for salad.
Yes. Oh, that's just
it's just
sprouts like alfalfa
sprouts.
Mm-hmm.
All your sprouts that you use for salads. She grows them in a little stackable, and you just leave that on top of the sink, and it works great.
I think I got one of those from either Haas Tool. I think it was Haas Tools I bought one of those from.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool too.
Yep.
Suburban Hillbilly said weasels kill just to kill. They are mean. There's one in the South that is really vicious. They call it a fisher. So, and then Curmudgeon says, looks like it says 24 volt. Is that correct, Jerry?
That's what it says, yes.
Okay. All right. There you go. Love bean sprouts.
We got to plug it into 110.
I love sprouts.
Yeah, but if they're living off grid, he's trying to figure out how much power it's going to require.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It does have a timer thing on it, so you can set it and it goes. I think it's 16-hour time. If the lights come on,
to the back out and go to the marathon.
Every 30 minutes, the pump recirculates the water. and then it goes off for the 12 hours or however the rest of the time. I haven't looked at it.
8 hours.
Yeah, and I just watch the level on the water. And then
Do you mix it up and keep it in a container and just pour it in, or do you top it off, or do you just top it off once a month or what?
I mix it up each time and then just pour them in.
And
I've got 4, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they work great.
And I've got some peppers growing in one, and
I mean, like right now, we could grow lettuce.
yeah, I've got.
And you can't grow lettuce outside, but we can grow it
That's
inside.
what I want to do is grow lettuce there.
Big leaf. She makes those big leaf lettuce.
Hey, Des.
Hey, Des. Yeah, I was wondering how
Des.
your lettuce was doing because I mean, I know it sounds like such a small thing, but in the wintertime, it really would be good to just be able to go pick some lettuce, some fresh lettuce. So,
Lisa, have you tried spinach in it yet?
No.
Okay, I was wondering. That's kind of one of those ones that sometimes doesn't go very good.
Lisa's not much on spinach. I like spinach, but
Well,
she's not much
But
Why eat it raw? I like it raw more than I like it
in
cooked.
salads. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now,
how big are the?
in the soup, I mean, if you just put a bunch in a soup, it's like a filler. Plus, you're getting your iron as well. Because I constantly am thinking, along the lines of how do you get your greens and your iron.
I just chew on a nail.
You're such a goof.
And I get my iron.
How big are the cups that you grow them in?
In that container.
Tray.
They're not that big. It's like a little V-shaped cup. They're probably about 3.5 inches.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Des. Good morning. Des has something coming up. Des, if you want to just pop up for a second and talk about, I think she has a 24-hour live for her birthday coming up. So,
Her link is at the top
On
of
the
the chat.
12th.
Des.
yep, it's pinned if you want to come up and tell everybody about it. Oh, Annie.
She's doing 3 8-hour
She's
lives.
bragging. Look at Annie bragging. Oh, that's so
Okay.
cute.
that's the little thing that sits in there, and then in this part's in the water, and then you put the seed. I should have brought that one too. I don't know what it's called.
Was it like a pod?
It's a mat. It's like a little seed mat.
Yeah, it's a little.
It's like a little seed pod, little seed mat
And
goes
it
up on
hangs on
the
the
top.
top.
It absorbs the water. Yeah, and it has like a little hole in the top when you put the seed down in the.
Go get one. Go.
Oh, cool. That sounds
just-
so neat.
Is it dirt? Is that dirt, or is it like this? The wool.
No, it's like peat moss. It's like it's
Wool.
like it's like a little
I got that for my larger one too. I bought the wool. They call it growing wool or something.
yeah.
Good morning, Gail.
Morning,
Des, I'm
Gail.
sure she won't mind to do that as long as she knows it's you coming up.
What's
Okay,
that?
so here-
She said the comment Des made.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's
She's
good.
still in her PJs. I
Yeah.
fed the animals in my PJs. Of course, they don't care what I look
so
like.
just goes in
Yeah,
there.
it just fits in there, and you set that in the little
You put
open hole pocket
and
thing.
you put this in the pocket,
Yeah.
and the seed will grow from that hole there.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
That is good. So that's like one of those pea
It's like a little peat
bed
moss. and-
pots.
It's
Yes.
standard.
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
molded. It's just molded organic stuff.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
It's amazing you can have indoor dirt, right?
Yeah.
Indoor growing, indoor dirt.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and she had, okay, so you get your regular normal, I think it's like 12, 14 inches high of growing. She had one go double that inside. It's just like,
Mhm.
wow. Because you can
Yeah.
extend, you start the lights out low, and then you can extend the lights up as the plants grow. It's like
Yeah.
2 feet total.
That is so awesome. I love that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. Here comes Ms. Diaz.
Good morning, Gail.
Oh, I love that picture. Good morning, Des.
Good morning and thank
Yeah.
you.
Now, how do we know that's Des? How do we know that's not Scott posing as Des?
Oh no, it's me.
I love that picture. That is a beautiful picture.
Okay,
you.
so if it's Des, only Des would know this. Des, where did we eat breakfast at when we went to Alabama?
Shoney. Oh, yeah, Shoney's.
Okay, that's it. That's it. See, Scott would have known that, so we got the right
The
person.
Clanton Inn.
Clanton Inn. That's where we. That's right.
I'm like, what's the name of that place?
Ginger, I'm just trying to protect your channel. You know how those people are out there.
No, I know, but I mean,
I
I specifically heard her say this in a live. I was walking around with, I can't even remember who it was in my pocket yesterday, just listening as I was going from plant to plant in the yard. And I heard her talking about her, but I'll let her tell.
Okay, so I'm doing a 24-hour live with Ryan Variety and Talk. It was part of a challenge that came around from Chef and went through YouTube, and I did mine Memorial Day weekend, and I challenged DJ, and DJ was like, "Nope, I can do 1 hour a day for 24 days." I said, "No, you can do 3 8-hour days." He goes, "Nope." I said, "Okay, so you got to challenge somebody else." So he challenged Ryan. So we decided we're gonna do Ryan's 24-hour on my 60th birthday. So
Aww.
my 60th birthday is November 12th. And so we're going to start at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, which is like 5 hours difference for him. So he's going to be late in the morning, possibly early afternoon. So, and he's the king of 24 hours. So we're going to, oh yeah. Yeah.
You can get back again. Thank
He
you.
can tell you that too. He doesn't sleep much when
So
he's
the
in that
12th is
mode.
on Sunday.
Yes.
12th is, so November 12th. So not this Sunday, but next Sunday is when it starts, guys.
Correct. So I'll be doing that for my birthday, and then I took the whole week after off to recuperate.
Yeah.
And
wow.
I put some money aside again, so I want to try to see if I can rent a car. But I was looking it up online, and it's like $100 more than what I paid to go to Jemison. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that now. So I might be stationary, not going anywhere, because I don't want to. I wanted to go to like Jacksonville, to IKEA, and then down to San Augustine, to Buc-ee's, then over to Dothan, to go to Ollie's and Pop Shelf and stuff like that, and then over to Bainbridge, Thomasville, and Valdosta, Georgia. So I wanted to do like a big loop. That's where I usually travel when my car was good, was that big loop. So
hey Jesse,
she's stuck on Buc-ee's too.
You see Suburban Hillbillies, the question there or statement. You want to address that?
Which one? The one I would love to have space for hydroponics. I have no interest in hydroponics.
Yeah, it had a space for it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, she's got outside space.
All you need space is enough for the unit itself. That's all the space you need. I mean,
yeah, you can make
it doesn't take hardly anything at all as far as, like tabletop.
I was gonna say an old-fashioned TV tray.
Not even that big. It's they're not very.
You probably get 3 on a TV tray.
Probably the size of.
That's the size of a charcuterie board.
Yeah, but the size of a charcuterie board.
But there's different size charcuterie boards.
16 by 7, 16 inches long, 7 inches wide.
Wow.
Okay. And then it just goes tall. So it doesn't take a lot of room at all.
No, it doesn't sound like it does. That's
you
really
put it in
cool.
a corner somewhere and just not necessarily forget about it, but it's out of the way and you just water it, every so many days.
There's another statement. She's autocorrect is stupid. She wants to do hydroponics, but she has no interest in aquaponics.
Oh, okay. That's where it just completely goes under the water. Yeah.
Aquaponics is when you have fish.
You're doing it out of pools and
or fish water circulating through where your plants are at.
No, this is hydroponics.
Aquaponics is where fish are involved in it.
And we're only talking about a water level that's probably about that deep. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I've seen Shirley's setup, and she has a setup for aquaponics and hydroponics.
Okay.
So in aquaponics, there's a lot more involved in it. You have to have filters and, a lot more stuff involved.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds good. I was interested. Got something coming, and I was just interested in to see, what it looked like and all of that. So, but Des, did you have any more details you wanted to give out?
A few people have donated. I think like 4 people. So, 2 of them I don't know. Like Rebecca, I don't know what she's going to be donating. And then Jamie, Devil Dogs Keeper, she's going to be donating. Don't know what she's donating. Dee has donated something, and Al Nikki, Al Shafe, my backstep has donated some stickers and a mystery gift. So it's not a lot of stuff, but it's going to be spread out since it's going to be 3 8 hours instead of being like 12 and 12 because it won't work out that way. We're doing 3 8 hours back to back.
Okay.
And all of them have been scheduled. All the lives have been scheduled already, including tonight's live and next Thursday's live. I think Thursday's live is going to be like a mini live only because 2 days later I'll be doing it, or 3 days I'll be doing a 24-hour.
Yeah.
So,
I will tell you, Devil Dogs Keeper, Jamie, I won on Dee's birthday party celebration. I won a sticker pack. Well, it was actually just a logo
pack.
Combo pack.
Yeah, the sample pack. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. The keychains that she does are amazing. You have to try to talk her into doing some of those, Des, because after that, because I got 4 of them, after that I placed another.
I gave you one of mine, didn't I? Did I give you one of mine when we were in?
No, I got stickers.
Okay. Well,
yes, I got stickers.
I'm trying to stay off camera because I look like heck. But let's see if I can show you what mine looks like.
I love my keychains.
Oh,
I love my poker chips too.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
And then I designed the back with Eddie.
Oh wow, that is I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. See,
so it says Peaceful Des, Free Spirit, Hippie Heart, Gypsy Soul. So I kind of like brought everything down from my stickers into one kind of sticker.
Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful.
With the dark, the crimson
dark background.
The crimson sunflower. Thank you, Dee.
Yes. And then that dark background really makes it pop.
Yeah, the black.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the black background.
Yeah. And Jamie did those for you?
Jamie did these, and it came with the tassel and everything.
Yeah, that's what I love about them. They have that little tassel, and maybe that's just a foo-foo-y girl thing, but I love the little tassel.
She puts resin on those, on the front and back. They're like a good thickness. They're real sturdy. They're real nice keychains. Yeah.
Hello, Miss
They're definitely thick.
Good morning to you. I did hear Jerry said hello to JB as well. But I wanted to say hello to you. Hope you're doing well this morning and snuggled up and warm as everybody is. Hey, Jerry, did you get a lot of frost?
No sound, Jerry.
You're muted.
Did you mute yourself?
Sorry. It was 32 this morning. It was 22 yesterday, and it was 25 the day before. But we're warming up now. Tonight's low is supposed to be no more than 40.
Okay.
So we're coming into the November warm up season, which I love the November season because it's nice outside. You can work out there. You don't get too hot.
Yeah.
It's not too cold. You don't have to have a bunch of jackets on.
This little snap is here to tell you, make sure and don't forget about those little things that you forgot about.
Yeah, like getting all the wood done and stuff that you may need. We don't need it.
I gotta make sure I empty out my bird bath so it doesn't crack it. I don't want my concrete bird bath cracked.
Yeah. Or
all that cold's going towards you, Ginger. I guess your tonight's gonna be your coldest night.
Not last night night before last was supposed to be, Last night was supposed to be a little bit better, and tonight it's supposed to be like high 30s, almost low 40s.
Okay.
But again, last night I feel like was actually the worst night.
It's so cold there, even the rocks are talking.
That's right. And they're chattering. Their teeth are going.
Yeah, down here in northern Florida, it was really cold too, both the last 2 nights.
Oh, I bet you can get it too there. Yeah.
I noticed our donkeys, all the furs started growing longer on the donkeys.
Oh yeah, the winter fur's coming in.
They get really woolly in the winter.
So it says tonight is supposed to be 37, and then tomorrow night is supposed to be 41. So yeah, we're starting to warm up in the night. So, but it's too late. From what I saw this morning, it already hit all of my outdoor plants. So I'm gonna be pulling a bunch of lifeless plants out of
36 in Alaska, and the sun's not even up yet.
Oh wow.
So do you have animals that you can give your plants to?
I have pigs and chickens. Yes, the pigs will eat just about anything that won't eat them first. So.
Sorry.
You can feed dead animals to pigs.
Huh?
I said you can feed dead animals to pigs.
Yes, but I don't want to do that. Hey, Beverly Moffat. Good morning.
Yeah, pigs will even eat humans.
Yep.
Don, we don't want that cold down here in the south. Keep it up there with you all. I moved from cold winters and blizzards and all that stuff.
No, yes, Don, exactly. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
My uncle's down there, and him and his wife are down there in the Keys. They have an RV location that they stay at every year. So they're down there for 6 months. They'll come back to Texas in the spring.
Yeah. I was just outside 2 nights ago, barefoot in 38-degree temp.
What?
Yeah, and cold concrete. I only own one pair of shoes because of my disability, and it's sandals, and I don't feel like putting my sandals on. So when I go outside, I'm sitting down in a chair, and I put a towel under my feet so I don't have to touch the cold concrete.
Yeah, so we're going into winter, and Annette up in Australia, they're going into summer, so they're getting hot.
Yeah,
it gets hot in Canada, in Australia.
And they get some big mosquitoes down there.
Yeah, so as we're all looking at the ground that's been frostbitten and burnt back and dying back, she's going to have all those little seedlings popping up, and we're going to be so jealous going, what? I
know. It's spring there now, going into summer.
Yes. Yep.
So I have a question, Ginger.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I right in hearing that you can't transplant the loofah seeds, or you shouldn't?
Yeah, I wouldn't. My experience, and I'm in North Georgia. I just got a notification that Craft and Chat is live. I literally just got an email that said Craft and Chat is live now. Okay, we've been on here for 1 hour and 37 minutes. It took them forever to get that out. But anyways, back to your question, Dee. Sorry. So I grew them in pots the first year in those kind of peat pots that are plantable, that they say are biodegradable, because I was trying to do the best thing I could for all the plants.
Yeah.
Some of them died when I tried to transplant them, and some of them stalled. And when I say stalled, I mean they took like a 1 month break. They did not grow, but they did not die out either. I would just, because they don't like their roots tickled, they don't like to be messed with, anything like that. I think the best thing to do is plant them exactly where you want them, and just plant like 3 or 4 seeds there and hope that you get,
And do the same thing with the gourds too, right?
Yes.
Plant them where you want them.
Yeah.
Yes, I tried transplant my gourds and they all died.
Yeah. For some reason, that plant just does not, or that family of plants just does not like to be transplanted. So, and I figure if I would have waited and just planted the seeds where I transplanted that one loofah, it would have been at the same stage you know, that when the one stalled for a month, it would have been at the same growth stage. And I'm lucky. I had like 8 of them that germinated, and out of it, only 2 lived, and both of them stalled completely for like a month. I almost gave up on them and just pulled them out. But then all of a sudden we got like 2 really hot days, and I guess that kind of jump started them again, almost like you know, the paddles for the heart. And
hello, Carlene.
Taking off. Yeah.
Carlene Vassieu. Welcome to the chat.
Hello. Welcome. Yeah, see, Grace, Glenda said this. Why do I always want to call her Grace? Glenda said the same thing. I tried loofah transplants and they died.
It's Lady Doubtfire.
They just don't like it. Yes, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Lady Doubtfire and Sir Grace.
Lady Doubtfire. I like that, Lady Doubtfire and Sir Grace.
Lady Doubtfire.
Well, guys, we've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. I am going to go out and check on some other things now that we've had this bad frost. So I will let everybody go on about their day now. And Scott is not going live, right, Jesse?
No, he's not.
So no procrastination.
No.
Thursday.
Yeah.
That's mine tonight.
Yeah.
Then yes. And then we have Homestead Hangout tonight as well. Oh, Suburban Hillbilly said, I just reminded her she forgot to bring in her dwarf moringa. I hope it's not Suburban Hillbilly. I hope it's still alive. But anyways, yes, we have and what do you got going on? Anybody round table want to say?
So Scott's not going live, so Lisa and I are thinking about jumping in on that spot. Just to help him out. Yeah.
What time's that spot?
Lisa will be here, but you know, I'll be jumping in. And it probably won't be till like
19 minutes.
11:30.
Okay, cool.
11:30?
Yeah, 11:30.
Yeah.
11:41 here. Okay.
No. So
all right.
Yep. Jerry,
You'll
you got
be here.
anything going on?
Just you know, farm stuff. I've got to go get acupuncture done today.
Oh.
So,
well, good luck. I hope it helps.
it does. They put 5 little gold things in my ear, both my ears for 3 days, and then I pull them out after 3 days, and it sure helps with a lot of leg pain and back pain and everything.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of
the
people.
more you do it, the longer it lasts.
Well, good.
Now, is that stuff covered under insurance?
It's done through the VA.
Oh, through the VA.
And you get I got this bottle here. It's 24 karat gold. That's what they put in your ears. So I take them out, I keep them because, you know, and I put them in alcohol, but I keep them because they're gold. And when I get a bunch of them, I'll melt them down and have a gold bar.
He's going to make Susan some jewelry.
Well, you know, at the cost of gold, which an ounce of gold is $2,000. So
yeah,
you know,
yeah, but by the time you get that gold bar, you're going to look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah,
well, they go to the same spot in the ears. They just haven't done I haven't done like once a month maybe. It almost lasts a whole month.
Wow.
Well, don't forget about Dez's 24-hour live. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday for her birthday. Everybody wants to go over and say hello to her, please.
And every Thursday at 8 Eastern, a regular live.
Okay. All right. That's actually when we're on at Muddin' for Nothing. So, Des, I'm going to have to start going over and watching your replay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And if you haven't heard, tomorrow starts Wild Game November, hosted by Christine over Gillum Farms.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no wild game in the city here.
She'll be kicking it off. You'll be surprised what you could find at your grocery store.
Yeah.
You really would. And Miss D, do you have anything?
Nope. Not right now.
We'll go check Miss D out because she's got a bunch of good stuff on her channel anyways.
Thank you. I did get my replaced camera yesterday, so I'm going to be working on getting it going. So
oh, good. Oh, good.
I can get going.
All right. That sounds good. All right. Well, don't forget, Jesse and Lisa are going to go live at, you said it's 11:30 Central, right?
Right.
46 minutes.
So we'll see you guys over there. Love you guys. Thank you all for coming up and spending the morning with me. And I'm going to go check some plants. So take care.
When you close out, just hang in for a second.
Okay.
Bye,
right.
all.
It was a good chilling chat.
Yes, it was
Bye.
a good set. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.